Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Zach, but you guys can call me Hazardous, and thank you for tuning back into the channel. Today, what I have for you guys is a tips and tricks video on how to win more gunfights and die less and gain more kills in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. This video is all about helping you become a better player, so definitely practice some of these tips and you are guaranteed to improve your skill as a player in Black Ops 3. Now, before we jump into this tips and tricks video, can we please try and hit 25 likes on this video? I worked really hard at it, and if we can get as many likes as possible, and give this video the most exposure as we possibly can, then that would make me extremely happy. You guys have actually been killing it on the likes recently, so I cannot thank you guys enough, and I greatly appreciate that. But to move on, the first and most important tip I can give you guys is take cover and utilize all the head glitch spots in the game. This game is built all around competitive play and has thousands, and literally thousands of spots to head glitch and take cover at. Just find any spot that will only expose a small amount of your body and head, and just try and take bursts at the enemy, and you should be able to get the kill. The second tip I have for you guys is to use your boosters. I have a couple ways that I use my boosters in this game. The best way, or the most used way that I use the boosters in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is to double jump and slide. Basically, what I mean by this is to double tap the A button. I mean, I have a scuff, so I just hit the paddle twice, but double jump, basically jump in the air, jump again to use the boost, and then slide. And you should just slide right by the enemy. You can go forward, backwards, side to side. It's all easy to do if you have a scuff. If you have a regular controller, it could take a little bit of practice, but that's one way to use the boosters. The other way to use the boosters that I also do is to just kind of wall run and try and shoot people while you're wall running. That's a really effective way to do it because they don't know if you're about to jump off the wall, if you're going to keep running. So try and wall run and shoot the enemies at the same time. With a submachine gun, it's a lot easier than if you were using, say, like a light machine gun, assault rifle, or shotgun or something, or even a sniper. I don't even know why you would wall run if you had a sniper, but using your boosters and using the wall running technique is my second tip on how to improve your game. The third tip I have is to hit fire. I don't mean hit fire all the time, but specifically at close range engagement. In close range engagements, hip firing is definitely key. Basically, what hip firing does is it gives your gun a wider bullet spread, and when you're at close range, you want a wider bullet spread because more shots will go into more places on your enemy to give you a quicker kill, whereas if you were aiming down sights trying to track the enemy while he's like 2 feet in front of you, you'd only be hitting that one spot, and say if you're aiming at the legs, you're almost out of luck because that guy could spray you down the head quicker than you could spray him down the feet. So hip firing is also very, very important in this game. The fourth tip I have for you guys is to pre-fire. This has been in older Call of Duties, but pre-firing is definitely essential to Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Basically, pre-firing, if you guys don't know what it is when you hear the enemy coming, or if you see him on your hater or UAV, or a teammate calls you out in the game, basically all you got to do is quickly aim and shoot before he goes into your line of sight or into where you're aiming at. Because with Call of Duty, when everything's connection based, basically in Black Ops 3, the first person who shoots is the person who gets the kill. So if you are aiming and firing at the guy first, before that guy can even aim his gun in and shoot, he'll already be flinching out of control because there is no toughness in Black Ops 3. So he'll be flinching out of control, and you'll probably kill him. Sometimes I've been killed even when I pre-fire, but that is very, very rare. It's usually if I'm using a really bad gun, or if I'm trying to use an assault rifle at close range, or a submachine gun at long range, or something like that. Again, these are 4 tips. They're all interchangeable. You don't have to use them all, but these are all ones that I think that work and are pretty effective. The 5th tip I have for you guys is to aim switch. Basically, what aim switching is when you're shooting at 2 enemies, your mind kind of wants to do this thing where it will say, okay, just drag your gun across the screen and shoot the other guy after you kill the first guy. But that's not the way to do it, especially if you're playing on a lower sensitivity. The better way to do it, and the more effective way to aim at 2 enemies at once, is to basically, once you shoot one guy, let go of the aim trigger and turn to the next guy and then aim in and shoot him again. Don't just drag it across the screen, because that's going to waste precious time that you can lock onto the second enemy, and he may have a chance to shoot you before you have a chance to shoot him. And honestly, this is the best way to kill people up close, beside using your boosters and hip firing, and also head glitching and stuff like that, or pre-firing. So that's the 5th tip. Moving on to the 6th tip is jump shotting and drop shotting. Drop shotting has been in the game since basically Call of Duty 4. It could be a little bit, it is actually a little bit tougher in Black Ops 3 to drop shot, but it's still possible, and it still is pretty effective depending on what weapons you're using and who took the shot first. Basically, drop shotting is when you're getting into a gunfight with an enemy, especially if he's at close range. And this works if you're playing tactical, not so much if you're playing default, because the enemy would not have to be moving. But if you're playing on tactical, where to prone you just push in the right thumbstick on the PS3, Xbox 360, Xbox One, or PS4, you just gotta push that in. You can aim at the same time, and you'll crouch and then go to prone. And that guy will have no idea. He'll just be shooting, and you'll just drop down. He'll be like, what the hell? And you'll keep shooting him, and he'll start to miss, and then you will actually get the kill. Now, jump shotting is different, and one good thing about jump shotting in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is it actually gives you 150% XP. So basically, it gives you a 50% XP boost, which a lot of people don't know about. So jump shotting is actually very effective, and if you could do it properly, especially with their boosters in this game, you guys can get a lot more XP than you usually would. So try and utilize all those 6 tips. Again, it's to head glitch, use your boosters, hip fire, pre-fire, aim switch, jump shot, and also try out drop shotting. These are the best ways to stay alive and die less in Call of Duty Black Ops 3, guys. If you practice all these tips, you will become a better player, and I can guarantee that. I may have missed a few tips and tricks, but these are the ones that I think work the best for me and the ones that I thought I should share with you guys. So let me know down in the comment section below if these tips are effective, and also let's try and smash 25 likes on this video. I worked really hard on it, and that would be absolutely insane if we could hit 25 likes. So guys, I want to thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Adios, amigos.